So, you have a Maya Knight, just a solid 2/2 first strike card that you can pump. That gains you some extra life as well. Sacred Peaks here, Mountain Plains. So Citizen's Arrest is another card. I like Geyser. Desecrator. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to take the Knight to start. Just a solid card overall. Can't really go wrong with that card. So, well, there's a Tatiova. Passing double Citizen's Arrest now would be a bit rough. Enters the battlefield if it was kicked. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your to the battlefield against haste and sack it. Okay. Yeah, a couple of like blue, white cards. With the Geyser last pack, Stall for Time this pack, double Citizen's Arrest. But I think Tatiova is probably just the best card in the pack. So you probably want to do some sort of domain shenanigans. I'd like to just kind of stay on white and take the Citizen's Arrest here. Because, you know what? Tatiova is clearly the better card. Let's stick with white. I don't know if... See, like... Maybe that beachfront would have been a potential pick there with the Tatiova. So let me think here. 5/4 Cyclops. Repossession. I like Repossession. Scout the Wilderness. I'm going to stick white. Might not be the popular pick in that pack, but I'm going to stick with white. Now, here's some blue again. Probably going to take Wrath here. Wrath's just really good. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. If you do, draw a card, and then you can pump the team with 5 mana. So we don't have any instants and any sorceries at the moment. Slimefoot Survey, we'd be passing that again. Yeah, I'm going to take Wrath here and then see what we get. So here's a Geyser. Phyrexian Ragers in the pack, another Repossession. So a couple of these picks might not have been obviously the correct pick so far. But if you're going to be in white, you're going to probably be creating some sort of token shenanigans. The Phalanx... Probably not the right pick in that pack. I'll admit that. But if you're going to go wide, this does start to cost less and less. But I guess a 4/4 for, let's say, 4 in Vigilance isn't exactly the best payoff either. But I like the Geyser here. I'm going to take the Geyser. Sorcery for Wrath. Keeps us in blue and white. Double blue. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player... Okay, yeah, I've played with this card. I'm going to go with the Beachfront here. I think that's just a good pick for what we're doing so far. Essence Scatter over, well, Boltwing Mystic. Let me think here. 2/1, 2/1 flyer. Enters the battlefield. If it's kicked, discard your hand, then draw 2. Would I rather have that, or would I rather have Essence Scatter? Go with the Mystic. Another Beachfront. A lot of blue in this pack. I like Lookout as well. Let's go with the Lookout. Tide Turner, Faith Bonder. So if we're gonna go blue-white, this Phalanx, now that I'm thinking about it, was not a good pick. Tide Turner. This is just a solid 2-drop in black. So Repossession is here. We have another Beachfront. Take the Beachfront, take the Lookout. Oops. It's glitching out for some reason. It's being weird. Get that in the sideboard. Get that in the sideboard. Okay, so we have Karn. This mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. Can it be cast to kick? Citizen's Arrest. So, let me think here. It can't be used. It can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. Okay. I'm going to take the Arrest here, I think, over Karn. Geyser here is probably good. We do have a Lightning Strike. Flowstone Infusion as well. But we really are just sitting on blue-white right now. I think taking whatever we can take in those colors for the time being and passing, like shipping red, shipping black, shipping green. Alright, you can have your Lightning Strike. I'll take the Geyser. Cavalier is decent. I'm wondering, I'm trying to think if we want to be in 3 colors at all. But we haven't really taken anything else so far. Radiant Grove. Aquafire. What is this? If this spell is kicked, create a 1/1 white soldier creature. Counter target spell and control one for each creature you control. That might not be bad. Like, now, like last pick taking the Cavalier as an example, and then if we can get maybe a couple more, what's that 4-drop that spits out 3 1/1s? Like, if we can, and then this also kicks. I kind of don't mind this in this deck. Let's take that. So this would cost what? 2 or 3. Okay. Counter target spell and control one for each creature you control. Okay. Another Citizen's Arrest. Benelish Sleeper. Love Song of Night and Day. This isn't a very good pack. Do I want a 3rd Citizen's Arrest? Not really. I don't think I want 3. Well, I just the first form of this, first, you know, I'll take the Arrest, I guess. It's decent. Double black there is a no. Creature count is at 8. Instant and sorcery spells. 1 instant, 2 sorceries. I'm going to put that in the sideboard because it's fantastic with defenders. And if we see that white, you know, here's Captain's Call. I think I'm going to take that for sure. Okay. Another flyer. Like, Pixie's not bad, but we don't have anything right now we don't have any green to make that splash. Probably Essence Scatter here, I think. Yeah. I don't want to play this wall. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on the sideboard. I'm gonna take Repossession just because I want to have one just in case. Don't want to take this wall. Meteorite. Pixie. Maybe this gets played. I don't think it will. Add 2 mana of any combination of color spells to cast dragon spells. We're not doing that. Yeah, this isn't a very good pack, unfortunately. But actually, Micromancer's good. We're just going to need to prioritize 1-drop instant and sorcery spells. Otherwise, this probably won't get played. So we're going to have to look at that. I think I'd rather have this over Cavalier. I think this is just a lot stronger. But we don't have any 1-drops at the moment. So that might end up having to get cut if we do not, pick up 1-drop instant or sorceries. Now, I think Reinforcements is just good here. It allows us to hold up things like Essence Scatter and Negotiators, and then if OP just passes turn, we can play the Reinforcements instead. So I think that's a great pickup there. Probably have to pass on the second Micromancer. I think Captain's Call is good. Griffin's Protector is good. I think it's probably between one of these two for this pick. So both are 4 drops. Enters the battlefield. This is a sorcery. Take a second Captain's Call there. Geyser's good. Impulse. Might take the Impulse just because it's well, hold on. We have Vortex here. And there's the 1-drop. There's the 1-drop for the Micromancer. I know we probably aren't going to be able to kick it. But still not a 1-drop to have. I actually didn't even see it there for a second. So we'll take that. Heroic Charge. Yeah, this isn't really a good pack for us. Don't really want a third Lookout. Maybe the Grotto here. In case we do get something we do want to splash. Timely Reinforcements is another 1-drop. If this is kicked, that creature blocks his turn if able. So you're not really ever going to kick this in this deck, obviously, but it is a trick and it does draw you a card. So I think we do play it. Geyser here is really the only pick. I think this puts us at 23 playables now. Another Geyser, another Take Up the Shield, another Micromancer. I don't know if we want to. With only 2 spells here that they can, we have 3 Geysers. I don't know if we want 4. What's our creature count? 11. That's not a lot. And what's sorceries? 5, instants 5 for Wrath. I mean, I wasn't able to make that pick. I'll take the Impulse here, I think, over the Essence Scatter. Could double scatter, but we don't really have any. Do we have any card draw at all? I mean, we have. Not really. This is a whatever pick. Okay, let's let's figure this out. Not in love with this deck and how it went, but I kind of stuck to white and blue pretty early on. So double Captain's Call, Micromancer, double Lookout, Librarian, triple. Okay. Take up the shield. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. So we have some flying creatures here that can get over the top. We have, how many here? 1, 2. I passed on that Griffin, didn't I? Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4 flyers. So we're at 45 cards at the moment. We need to cut down 5. What's our creature count at? 13 now. Don't really have much removal besides these arrests. So this is kind of a weird deck. It like kind of wants to go wide, and I didn't do a very good job drafting this one. I'll be the first to admit that, but let's just see how it does. Could end up getting a couple wins here. Just a matter of what are we cutting? Don't really have anything on the top end either. Like, do I need this? I feel like we're going to be holding up mana a lot with cards like Reinforcements, Take Up the Shield, Essence Scatter, Protect the Negotiators. So, if that's the case, this is, I always forget Geysers at sorcery speed. I'm almost wondering if we should cut one. 6 instant, 5 sorceries, 12 creatures. I think we need to keep our creature count up. And I can't forget these are also, I guess, creatures as well. Let's go with cutting a Geyser. What other sorceries do I have besides the Geyser? Oh, the Captain's Call's okay. Can I run 16 lands? I think I can. Average curve is 2.8. That's just under 3. We can cut an island, I think. Run 16 lands. And then have one more cut to make. I'm kind of leaning towards this Take Up the Shield, but I have in very small instances seen it do some damage. That lifelink, I think, is the key there. Obviously, you're protecting your creature. You might give it a pump. We've seen that with your traditional, 1 or 2 drop protection spell, but that lifelink can turn things around sometimes. I just think it might. I feel like it might be the card I end up cutting here. Let's cut it and see how this goes. Yeah, this is a keepable hand. And we go first, so let's see how this goes. this is the aggressive play. This is the captain's call next turn play. I kind of like that a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. He can pump it too, or OP can pump it. Open. Can't gain life. Gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You can attack. I'll allow the attack. Now I got 2 of them. Okay. Let's go Plains. Let's go Cavalier. They want to go a little wide. We'll go a little bit wider. Now that I'm looking at it, it would have been, I mean, didn't expect to have a start like this, but, you know, it would be nice to have well, how can I play? Spend this only cast instant source spells or a kicked spell. Oh, I see. It would have been nice to have some sort of pump effect, which I think Raft does, but I mean, it's the only card in the deck. Rager, that's fine. We'll cast this impulse at the end of turn. See what we can find. Micromancer. That's a good counter spell. So we're gonna be bottoming one of these. They don't, so they have the drawbridge to tap down. I kind of want to start putting pressure on them in the air. They still have 4 cards in hand too. I mean, this would counter anything that they have. We can go even a little wider. It's an odd pick, but basically anything that they play is gonna get shut down now. So we're gonna want to keep up. Three mana for the kicker on this. If we enlist this, he trades with the Rager. Let's pass. Pretty much, if OP plays a big spell here, we're just gonna go ahead and counter it. I'm looking for a 5-drop. That'd be great. So, no combat. Interesting. Okay. This would require 4. And we have 6 available. Right? Draw a card. If the spell is kicked, you gain 3 life. Okay. Well, I can't gain life. So there's no point in kicking this. Because of the knights. Let's go to combat. and swing in for 2 in the air. Play the Figment, and then hold up the Negotiators, I guess. I mean, if OP did nothing last turn up until this point here, and they pass with 5 mana, okay. I mean, I guess I'll take that. We took 2 we dealt 2 damage, played a creature. See, like, that's something I don't really care to counter. To be honest, that's fine. But OP isn't really playing much here. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 on one of them. And then we'll go 1, 2 here. 1, they have 2 swamps. They can double pump, so we can kill. Let me think. 1, 2. There you go. You figure it out. Either way, they're both dead. So. Yep. And you're gonna pump the other one. Yep. Alright, Merry Christmas. Get those off the battlefield. Is this what we put this counter spell in the hand for? To counter drawbridges? Let me think. 1, 2, 3. Now we can gain life. But I don't really think we want to return anything to their hand. Yeah. That worked out pretty well. So we can protect the negotiators on anything big that they play, and then if they don't play anything here like that, that's gone, right? Yeah. This 2/1 flyer apparently is going to be the only thing that gets damage through. Okay, that's fine. Yep, you're helping me out here. And we'll play the reinforcements. So this is great because it draws us a card, it gains us life, and if they want to play that thing again, they have to lose another 2 life. So the drawbridge is going to tap down the flyer here. Waiting on you, OP. Not much decision making here that needs to be made. OP disconnected or what? Opponent. The reason why I took this over like those flyers, the lookouts, was we were getting later in the game. Well, not later in the game, but you know, turn 5, 6, somewhere in that neighborhood where they're going to play some sort of bigger threat. And I figured I could kick it, get a little 1/1 creature out of it, but the way how wide my board was, I was going to be able to counter anything. So they go to play, you know, Necromass, 5/5 Death Touch. Don't really want to deal with that right now. So totally countered it. But I'd like to see what card we draw here. Perfect draw. So let's go to combat first. OP did not tap down the Mystic. Not sure what's happening here. It's not letting me. I don't know. Something's going on. Come on. 4 attackers. Right? Yeah, maybe OP's just not there. I'm not sure, but we'll play the Raft now. And then, I don't know. I'm not quite certain. Maybe something's going on their end, but obviously 2 of that damage should have been blocked, or maybe technically 3 if they tap down the Mystic. So, yeah, not certain. Maybe this looks like a concede here, just waiting for something to happen. But let me read this real quick here. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, tap 2 untap creatures you control. If you do draw a card, we can just pump the board next turn and swing in, I guess. But they do have 2 drawbridges. Okay. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Maybe they just disconnected or just quit. I don't know. So, go to game 2. Another keepable hand. I like that we have Essence Scatter right off the bat there. So, Captain's Call is good as well. Are we scatting? Yeah. Yeah. We can keep scrying and gaining life, and let's hold off on that. Let's go with Cavalier here. Start swinging in the air. I'd like to draw land next turn. That's not happening. Okay. So swing 2 in the air. Cavalier. We'll arrest that, I think. I'll take that. Yep. I'm not going to kick this. I'd like to play reinforcements as well. Might be a little aggressive here. Did I already play land for turn? Just swing. And then we can cast the reinforcements at the end of their turn, I think. Yep. Yep. Wait, it didn't enlist? Okay. That sucks. I wanted it to enlist, but okay. That's fine. These Cavaliers only have 1 toughness, so that's not a draw I was looking for. Let's try this again. Now, the question is, do we attack with everything? I'm going to say no. Enlist. There we go. Yep. Yep. Sure. Play beachfront. 1 top, not good. Don't like it. Probably a land, I would assume. Yeah, I think we got to get rid of that, unfortunately. So the question here becomes, if we swing with 4 and the Cavalier, I think Cavaliers probably trade, and then we get in for 3 and lose a token. Yep. It's fine. 1 top again. Well, there's Swamp. We're going to get them down to 3, run out of gas, and we're going to lose. It's probably what's going to happen here. Unless we can... If we draw Wrath off the top... 2, 4, 5. Yeah. We could do Wrath, maybe? Wrath could win it. If they don't play a creature, or... I don't know. Wow. Okay. I'm swinging with them again. Okay, so what is this, like a kill spell? No creatures played by opponent is interesting. That's fine. No attacks. Lookout was great. If they don't have a kill spell for Lookout, could just be game. That's not a kill spell. OP's down to 3 mana. What can you have? That's fine. That's not a kill spell either, so that's game. Let's go. I guess going wide with tokens somehow, you know, sometimes works. I don't know. But it worked there. I was very hesitantly aggressive there with all of those tokens because I felt like eventually I was going to run out of gas. I had like 1 card in hand, and that card was a land, and OP had like 5 cards in hand. So I was definitely putting the pressure on them. But was it smart? Probably not. Did it work? Yes. Probably not going to work a lot of the time, I don't think. So, in that scenario, it did. Thankfully. But OP ended up using that tap down spell on 2 tokens, and then that allowed me to play the flyer, which was nice. Another decent hand. We're going to keep. We got our 2 planes for our 2 citizens arrests. I like it. Alright, let's go timely reinforcements. Let's hold off on that. Yep. Yeah. No attacks. Well, we probably could have attacked with 1 token there. Whoops. It's okay. Check. Sure. Do we want to draw a card here? Is the question. Sure. Let's draw a card. Well, an island would be great. There's the island. Well, actually, you know what? Let's swing first. I didn't mean to swing with both of them. I meant to swing with one. Great. That's not what I wanted to do. I keep misclicking and not thinking, and I gotta slow down. Sometimes, like, when you have, like, a stream or your situation is set up and you don't think straight sometimes. I need to start thinking better. Okay, put one of them into your hand. Well, I can't cast 2 spells next turn, I don't think, so we'll take the beachfront. Yep, that's fine. Play the beachfront. Swing with both. Play the captain's call. I mean, OP stuck on 2 lands. Now they got 3, and I got citizens arrests just sitting here waiting. So pretty much what we'd like to do is draw some playable stuff because OP's behind. Yep. So there's the Micromancer. Go Plains, go Micromancer. Well, if we go Citizen's Arrest on that Kavu, as an example, we can swing with 4 tokens and get in for 4. Putting OP down to 12. And then maybe Micromancer into that Rona's whatever, 1-drop later. I know, again, it's a little aggressive, but we do have a second Citizen's Arrest. Next turn, if they do play another threat, we can Micromancer and Citizen's Arrest. Let's try that. Yep. What I would have preferred to happen, to be honest, is for them to block there. Yep. So now we're in control, like super control. Like we can just mess with them. And this thing can't block, so I don't know why they didn't attack with it, but we're gonna draw. Kick it, draw, throw that back to their hand. And then we can swing with 4 here. And then end turn. Next, we can Micromancer into the Rona's thingamajig, kick something back to their hand. I don't really want them gaining life. Take action. Mona's Vortex. I'm gonna stay on the aggressive front here. We're gonna return the gorilla, and then we're gonna swing out. Yep. And then we're gonna end. So if they didn't draw land here, they're probably gonna try and maybe play this Vanguard. No? Maybe two drops? Yeah. Attacks target creature. Defending player controls the power lesson. Can't block this turn. Okay, well, here's a 4/4 for 2 with Vigilance. There's that. I'm wondering if I attack with everything here. Because right now it's just a 3/1. If I swing in for 3, they're probably not going to block. If they do, let's go like that. And then next turn they have to probably play 2 creatures here to stay alive, I think. One would have to block this. One would have to block a token. So they would take 2. Okay, there's their first 2 drop. Yep. A kill spell, maybe? Lightning strike? I don't know. That's actually fantastic. We're just gonna swing out. I don't know what they can have. Oh. Lifelink. That's fine. But we're just going wider now. We keep the phalanx, which is fine. But yeah, got it, baby. This whole go wide thing I was not expecting it to mix well with some sort of control-y blue that I was doing, but it's going well so far. I wasn't expecting it to do, I guess, this well, but it's hasn't been too bad. Yep, there's our knight. I'm digging it. We're gonna go beachfront here to start, and then we're gonna. Well, here's the thing: do we drop knight down on turn 2, or do we hold up Essence Scatter and then play reinforcements instead? It's a great question. We could. Let's go aggressive. Let's go knight on turn 2. That's fine. That's actually that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So swing in, no pump, and then end turn, and then if they play, let's say creature, let's see if they play creature here. I doubt it. So we can reinforcements here and block that, which I think I might want to do. If we don't, we take 2, and then we counter their turn 3 play, assuming it's a creature. Would we rather take 2, or we'd rather count? Let's take 2 and counter whatever they play. Let's go with that. Because we can play reinforcements. Even if they don't play a creature here. Yeah, I don't really care for that, to be honest. That's fine. Let's once these things can't be blocked, they're kind of annoying. We can go ahead and counter that. Swing. So Micromancer here is nice because if we grab this interference, this thing doesn't really have Death Touch anymore, and it draws us a card. Rona just bounces back for tempo. Three citizens arrests. I'm gonna go with Vortex here. Just because Knight of Dawn has first strike, and then if we're gonna be swinging with a ton of like 1/1s, the Death Touch doesn't really matter. Like 1/1s. If we're gonna go wide, the Death Touch doesn't really, you know. Looks like OP needs lands. By the looks of it, that's fine. Yep. So let's play planes here. Swing with the Knight, and then go wide, holding up the Vortex. Playing 16 lands in this deck. I haven't had any land issues so far, thankfully. You know, everything's been relatively smooth. Karn. Well, that's a Planeswalker. I might bounce that back, I think. Because just for a tempo perspective, I think we'll bounce that back. Still have secrets to uncover. That's fine. Okay, no butterfly or whatever the thing is. Batterfly. I'm gonna go with that here. I'm gonna swing with the Knight. Probably double pump it here. Could swing with the Mancer as well. Yeah, get those off of the battlefield. Do I keep them guessing with 2 mana up? Nah, yeah. Let's do that. Reason why I offered the trade with Micromancers to get 2 creatures off the battlefield. That way when we start going a little bit wider, you know, like that's not going to do anything. That's fine. It's not going to eat up any of our tokens. Oh my god, that's not what I want. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play Beach Frontier and then swing. Yeah. And then just pump up the knight 3 times. OP needs to play creatures here, not Karn. If OP plays Karn, not gonna be looking very good. Play Karn. I would love you to play Karn. Please, please. Oh man. I thought they were going to have me discard a card to sack a creature, draw a card. That would have been beautiful for me. I think just pushing in with Knight next turn probably makes the most sense unless we get something. Ooh. Yeah. Well, Raft just came right on time. Raft came just right on time. So, another great win there. On to win, or that was win number 4. On to game number 5. So, not the best. 2 lands. Would have preferred to have 3 here. But we do have a couple of cards we can play. So I'll keep. Like if this was 2 islands or 2 plains, I'd probably ship it, mulligan. But I think, oof, man, do we put a creature down or not? I'm gonna go ahead for it. I'm gonna go for it and hold up Essence Scatter probably next turn. Yeah, we can arrest that because they need 4 mana here for that pump. So this has Vigilance. I'll swing for 2 here. If they want to trade, they trade. If they don't, they don't, which they didn't. Now, do we play Cavalier, put more pressure on, or do we hold up Scatter and then really kind of put them in a bind? Let's go with Cavalier. Gain 2 life. If they want to swing, that's fine. If anything, yep, that's fine. So Tatiova's gone. We're going to Citizens Arrest that. And then we will swing for 2. Would be really, really nice to get an island here. I'm not going to block that until they can pump it with 4 mana, I don't think. OP stuck on land as well. And this is a 2-drop. See, this Negotiators is going to be great. So I think that's what I'm going to do is hold that up. And then, yeah, my turn. Essence Scatter, like we have options here. So anything they decide to do, like that, well, I think we can. I think I'd rather get the token here for this earlier. So let's do that and kick it. So there is an island. I think we want to start putting the pressure on them. So I'm going to swing with everything here. If they want to eat the 1/1, that's fine. But I want to get, I think, the Lookout online. So I want to get more pressure in the air. Is that kind of what I want to do? Or you Vortex the Root Walla back, swing in for 5, and then Essence Scatter anything they play. Kind of like that too. So if they play, like, let's say a big creature or something like that, so Root Walla, let's scatter that. I don't know what other 2-drop they might have in their hand. Yep. Yeah, I figured. The guarantee there was if they play Root Walla, that's one of their 2-drops. We get that out of the way. We don't know if they have another one, another 2-drop to play. But I took that chance. So it looked like they didn't have it. So we had 5 lethal on board. So 5-0. Putting the pressure on with 1/1 tokens, it's working. So like, this is a hand I think, well, I was going to say this is a hand I think, I just saw the 2 islands right away, but we have 3 spells we can cast. The awkward thing is we're going to be waiting on double white for a little while, and OP goes first. This helps draw. I'm going to keep this. I don't want to keep it, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, tap land. So, like, double white is super awkward now. Don't do 2 in the air or 2 vigilance on the ground. The 2 in the air. It's not fun. Soaring Drake is decent for a 3-drop, 2/3 flyer. Land next turn, preferably plains would be great. By the way this is looking so far, though, I don't want to say it, but it does look like it has the potential. It has the aroma is in the air for a loss here. OP has 3 colors. Yeah, Micromancer. That's a thing. Little tutor. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna wait. I wanted to draw land there. There's our plains. Let's probably go with swing 2 in the air. Play the Lookout, and then we can block the Drake in the air next turn. This gets hexproof, right? +1/+1 hexproof. That's a problem. Yeah, I didn't think about that actually. Ugh. No blocks. So that's great. If we can get, I was gonna say, if we can get a freaking island here, or sorry, a plains, we can arrest something. Geyser isn't terrible either. And it gains its life. I kind of like that. Let's return the Lookout. Draw a card, swing out. There's another island. That's fine. That's actually really good. It helps us. It helps us draw a card if we really need to. No blocks. Now if they play Lookout here and we draw a, I think I'm gonna have to play the interference here. I want to double draw. I want to get into my plains and I want to be able to get another white here, I think. So that's not it, and that's not it. Okay. I mean, I tried. We can go Micromancer into Rona. And then bounce the Lookout again. And then swing out. See, one plains here. One plains. And we might have a shot at winning this next turn. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they play Lookout. They're gonna hold up blue. Oh my god. Nah, that's frustrating. The most they can take here is 2. If we can get like instant sorcery here and swing in with the figment twice, we can win as well. But OP's on what, 4 colors right now? This one plains could cost us the whole game, to be honest. Oh my god. One freaking plains. I can't believe this. They got OP has 4 creatures out now, so the most they'd probably take is what? The Drake blocks the Mystic, the Lookouts trade, potentially if they don't use the whatever shore up in their hand. Yeah, gonna have to pass again here. They can double up on shore up too if they really want, I think, with the Storm Runner. This is frustrating. You know what's funny is, I haven't created, I don't think, one 1/1 token in this game specifically. And those things have been kind of... Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to pass and hold up Essence Scatter. It would be really nice to have a plains right now. Okay, we'll go ahead. We don't want them gaining life. We'll go ahead and counter that. Well, actually, it required them to sack a creature. It did. Maybe that was a bad play. I still want to just stay wider than they are. That's why. Ooh, they milled a big snake. Impulse, for the love of God, can I get a plains? Okay, so we're dropping those 2 to the bottom. So we can't shore up yet. They've been holding up shore up the whole time. But do I get it out of their hand? I think getting it out of their hand and having another arrest for next turn might be the play. Well, actually, you know what? Figment swings here. right? Figment is our win con. But let's also get the shore up out of their hand. Let's just target the Storm Runner, and the next turn we'll target the Lookout, probably. That gains them life. That's not good. But they need 3 mana, and they don't have 3 mana up. Instant sorcery wins the game. So they have to swing out, I think, here. 1, 2, they have 2 mana open. Oh man, that's beautiful. Just for the sake of not gaining the life and kicking it and holding up a rest in case anything odd happens, we're gonna put the Drake back into their hand. There's double arrest. Six? Is that 6? Is that 5? I don't remember anymore. Wow. It's been fun. This is a fun deck so far. We're at 6. Wow. One more, we could go 7-0. That'd be pretty cool. Let's keep it going. Again, 2-lander. We have some plays here. I think we'll keep this. OP goes first, or I go first? I didn't even look. Let's see here. OP mulligans. So yeah, we can do a couple things here next turn. Reinforcements, we can hold that up. We can hold up impulse. We can do a lot actually. Rona's Vortex. Okay, not a bad hand when you have 2 lands to start actually. Let's go beachfront and pass. Island. I'm wondering if we should be aggressive here or not. Just go with the Mystic and start swinging. And the next turn we can kind of hold up a few things. I don't know. I've been on the aggressive train with this deck early on, and like it's worked. I mean, OP played tapped land there. They want to go domain. They want to go 5 colors. So like let's start being aggressive. I think we swing for 2 obviously, and then we can hold up. I want to dig for the Lookout, honestly. I want to find another land for the Lookout is what I want to do. So we can get 2 flyers online, and just before they get their domain shenanigans, we can just kind of start swinging in for kills. That's fine. Yeah, they're obviously digging for lands. I think I'm going to dig instead of playing the reinforcements here. And then we can play Lookout next turn. So let's grab an island. And then pass here. Swing 2 in the air. Play Lookout, and then now we got 5 in the air every turn, but assuming a kill spell is going to be coming here shortly. Probably towards the Lookout, but the Lookout will draw us a card. Rager's not a kill spell. And they're gonna take 1 damage when they play the Rager. So what we can do is let's swing 5 in the air. Let's go island. And then we can scatter anything they play. And then reinforcements next turn. That's fine. Holding scatter up. What do you got? Scatter and resolute reinforcements are going to be the plays here. Wow. Okay, let's go reinforcements then. And then swing. Enters the battlefield, choose up to one counter target spell, activate ability, destroy another target creature when its controller draws a card. Yeah, let's scatter that. Sorry. So we've got them on a clock. Yep. 7-0. 7-0. What can I say? Yeah, wasn't really expecting wasn't really expecting a 7-0 to be honest, but yeah, I mean deck was, I wasn't sure how to feel about it. It turned out to be pretty good. Who knew that, you know, creating a bunch of 1/1s would help you go wide enough at some points, and then, you know, geysers and certain things allowed you to control the game a little bit. The Citizen's Arrest turned out to be good, removing threats. So yeah, I mean, overall great deck, loved it, enjoyed it, and I can throw it up on YouTube for you guys. So thanks for watching, appreciate it guys, but that's all I got for you guys today. I'm out.